Okay, Lee, thank you very much. There were 17 people killed here at this building in the Bronx, including 8 children, and more than a dozen people still fighting for their lives right now in the hospital. So many more people injured. They'll survive. We've talked about fire safety, and we want to focus now directly on it. The message of a fire: always shut the door on your way out of the apartment. And to get that message to everyone, especially immigrants who come looking for a better life here and somehow never get instruction or advice from the landlords, from anyone, from everyone, on some basic fire safety, like when do you stay in your apartment and when do you get out of your apartment. Some of this may not be your first instinct. Eyewitness reporter Lauren Glassberg digging deeply into how to stay alive in a building fire. Lauren?
Well, Bill, if the fire is in your apartment, leave and close the door behind you. That is, as you said, the main lesson coming out of yesterday's tragedy. The doors in that Bronx building were self-closing, but fire investigators say the mechanism on the door to the apartment where the fire started did not work, and that led to deadly smoke pouring out. But also, other residents left their apartments, which were not on fire, and they should have actually stayed put and sheltered in their homes. Staying put isn't an obvious move, but in a building like this, it was the right one.
You can't have that much smoke throughout that building, in a fireproof building, unless an awful lot of doors are open, allowing this smoke to go up, because it just goes up. It's like a chimney.
The former commissioner of the FDNY, Thomas Van Essen, knows closing doors would have saved lives. It's exactly what the FDNY is messaging on social media today and at an information table near the scene of yesterday's fire. Another important lesson: in a fireproof building, it's safer to stay in your apartment if the fire is elsewhere. Doors and walls can withstand a fire for 2 hours.
It's a lot safer to be in that apartment. You can open your window, get a little fresh air, and you can put towels around the door if you start to get a little smoke. That is a much safer place to be than in a stairwell.
Which is why so many people were overcome by smoke yesterday. And while residents receive a safety guide when they move into a New York City apartment, they're not required to do fire drills, and buildings don't have to offer them, according to Frank Papalia, a fire safety advisor for Global Security Group.
Residential buildings, apartment house, they're not required to have a fire safety director in the building. Because if there's a fire in the building, people don't find out about it. And even if they do find out about it, they're not trained to know what to do if there is something.
Which is in part why Congressman Richie Torres is calling for an examination of fire safety protocols and policies.
The use of space heaters in residential homes, sprinkler systems, self-closing doors, fire and smoke alarm systems. We have to ensure that the housing stock is brought into the 21st century when it comes to fire safety.
Now, we know that the fire yesterday was caused by a malfunctioning space heater, something that so many New Yorkers depend on for extra heat, but they need to be used safely, away from bedding and not plugged into an overloaded extension cord. We don't know if that was the case in this fire, but certainly during these very cold winter days, it's an important reminder to use caution when using a space heater. Bill?
Lauren Glassberg with more on the safety tips. And you know, Lauren, the truth is, a lot of people who moved here from parts of Africa where they never even had a space heater had no idea about how to use them, and especially how to keep them away and keep them safe without starting a fire in their home. Lauren Glassberg, thank you very much. I just talked to the Bronx Borough President, Vanessa Gibson, who has been on the job for 8 days, her second week on the job, the beginning of it. She talked to us about the fire and when some residents might be allowed back into the building to get some of their belongings.
It's been devastating since I got the phone call yesterday right after the fire was extinguished a little after 12 o'clock. We came on scene with FDNY, NYPD, OEM. We established an evacuation site here at the neighboring school to really make sure we could register the residents. There was so much devastation. We have seen just so many fatalities, 9 adults and 8 children, the youngest being 3 years old. 120 units in this building of working class people, working class immigrant families, predominantly from the Dominican Republic and Gambia, and we just want to assure them that they're not alone. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the days and weeks ahead in terms of rebuilding.
What is the actual helping strategy here? What do they need? Where are you putting them? they have nothing left.
Right. So yesterday we were able to register several dozen families, and they were placed at area hotels here in the Bronx. And this afternoon and this morning, we have all of those residents giving additional paperwork and just assessing their particular needs for their household at our evacuation site at Monroe College. A lot of the donations have been coming in to Monroe College: clothing, bedding, toiletries, feminine products, pet food, everything you can think of. So all of the families have been transported back and forth from their hotel to Monroe College until they await the official return to their apartment.
And that could be a while?
It could be. We believe that many families will be able to be allowed to re-enter their apartments this evening. We've been given the assurance by the FDNY and the buildings department, particularly the upper floors, that there was no significant damage and those apartments are habitable.
You can see through the windows here. Ms. Gibson, some of it they're trashed, and others will just have a ton of smoke damage.
Yes. The third floor, which was the source of the fire, is completely decimated, completely permanently damaged. I toured it myself with Mayor Adams this afternoon, and it's very painful. Those families will need a lot of help.
And how tough has this been on you emotionally?
It's been hard. I think about the babies, I think about the families, I think about so many residents here who still are trying to identify a loved one, who are still searching hospitals for their parents or children. We had several homebound seniors that we did not find in the apartment that we're trying to find at local hospitals. It's been very painful, but even through my pain, as I mourn the loss of those that we have lost to this fire, I am very determined to show strength and show solidarity and collaboration and make sure the residents know they're not alone.
They are not alone. According to Vanessa Gibson, the Bronx Borough president, she has been on the job. This is the beginning of her second week. She is engaged and plugged in and wants to let people know that this city, not just the borough, the city, is with them. And if it's that message, we have had this message, Sade and David, we've had this message all along during COVID. You're not alone. We're all in this together. We all are different, but we all are similar. And this is a chance for people to really show that in mass. No question about that, Sade.
Yeah, certainly people need to give if they can. And before you go, I know for the past 24 years you have just been dedicated to fire safety with your annual special. I just think this tragedy has got to hit you in a very personal way. Tell me about that.
Doing our Operation 7 Save a Life, we've given out over the last 24 years $750,000, more than that, of free, not dollars, $750,000 Kidda fire safety devices, carbon monoxide detectors and smoke detectors. We save people's lives. At one point, we got it down to the lowest with the help of everyone else. So it's a big effort, this campaign. We had the lowest civilian fire death rates we've had in decades. And to see something like this, I think how if it affects me personally, it says we just have a heck of a lot still to go in our education. The mantras about shut the door in a fire. If there's a fire, shut the door on your way out because you don't want the smoke to go up to your neighbors in an apartment building. You're never in a good position to say, well, we're okay now. Fire safety is not a thing. It's a thing of the past because everyone knows it. Still, millions of people don't know it. We never have to give up this campaign. We can never give up this campaign. No matter how cold it is out here, and it's very cold, no matter how much pain these people go through, we have to be there for them as a fire safety campaign and say, there's a lot to learn. Who's responsible for this? When you come to this country and you don't get any fire safety analysis at all, no lessons in what to do during a fire, no ability to say, here's how you safely handle a portable heater, we got a long way to go, Sade, and I think that's how it affects me. It makes me inspired to do more.
And we can never stop spreading that information, Bill. Thank you.
Thanks.
For a live report.
No question. All right, Dave.